Hey, it's Joe. I wanted to do a makeup video. So I'm gonna do how I do my makeup every day, usually every day. Um, Moisturize first. I'm watching TikTok and I'm doing this. I don't want to get like copyrighted. So I'm not listening to music, which is what I do every time I'm doing my makeup. But I can't, so TikToks will have to do. Yeah. After that, oh, also, I shave my eyebrows. So I shave my eyebrows on like a lot of my face before I start doing my makeup so it doesn't show up. And I can do my eyebrows. This one's already kind of drawn on. We're not gonna talk about that one. Yeah. Okay. I put my light up because I didn't realize the lighting was so bad. But I do foundation and I mix it with a little moisturizer. Just because I like to do that. Yeah. And it's kind of orangey. So mixing makes it a little better. And I need to get more because it's like, it's empty. Or almost empty, unfortunately. But I was looking up like makeup to do and I couldn't like figure out what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, like I want to do like some super elaborate like I'm looking in my mirror. I wanted to do some super elaborate like makeup look like cool for the video. But I couldn't really think. And I mean, like, oh, my makeup is what I'm thinking. Like, oh, my makeup's already kind of cool, I guess. So I guess I'll just do that. And if I'm feeling up for it another time, I'll do a cooler makeup look. I do a lot of cool makeup looks on my TikTok. I don't really do any, like, get ready with me showing how I do my makeup. Just because I don't really like recording those. These are fine. I just don't like really recording the ones where it's like super difficult because I'm like always like so close to the camera or so close to the mirror because I'm trying to focus and I have shaky hands anyway. So when I'm doing those looks, it's kind of like I have to be super focused. But I can do that. I just have to try really hard, which I don't do too often. But yeah, I'm probably gonna put my inspo pics at the end because I didn't used to do my makeup like this. I'll put up pictures there. I used to do my makeup like that. But I recently changed it. I changed it a lot. I just like doing different everyday makeups. It's rare that I go out wearing those super cool. That line, oh my god. It looks so bad in the light. That's why my makeup, it's like TikTok makeup or taking Snapchat pictures in your bathroom makeup because they don't look so good in real life sometimes, but that's okay. I'm just going with powder, but I also want to talk about the hospital. I just got out. I just want to talk about how it was because I'd never been to that one before. I've been to like a couple, but this one it was actually like way better than my other ones, and it was way closer to my house. The other one I'd been to was like 30 minutes away, so that sucked. And I hate being far from my house anyway, but I'm not gonna lie, it was good, but other than it being good, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say, like, I don't mean this in, like, a totally terrible way, but, like, some of them really don't care about their job. Like, like, it's so bad. And you can tell, it's like, they're just like, oh, I'm here to do whatever and get my paycheck, whatever. And I hate that mindset. Like, I hear all these people, like, oh, like, I'm going to college for this and I really want to be, you know, in the medical field working with, like, mental health. But I feel like once they do it, it's kind of like they don't like it as much as they thought they would. So it's kind of just like bleh, kind of, you know? Like some of them, there was a really good psychiatrist. Ooh, that was a lot. There was a really good psychiatrist in there. She was so sweet. But then other people, other staff, I mean, they were low-key evil. I'm not even gonna cap. They were low-key evil. Like, there would be times where, like, someone was, like, really, like, struggling, you know? And it was kind of like they would push them to a point that forced them to, like, be upset and then, like, punish them for that. Which I think is not cool. Because that, like, it impacts, like, the time you would get out. And I mean, like, not a lot of people want to be in there. I didn't want to be in there. But like most of the people understood like they were there for a reason, you know, like they had to be there, but they also wanted to like get the help that they wanted and like get out as soon as they can. But like due to those things that would happen, like maybe like they would have like a freak out or like an episode. I just spit everywhere. A freak out or like an episode that would like dictate how soon they would get out, and I feel like they just would like push them to that point, and it sucks. And I remember this one time, I think this guy, I don't remember, but he was like very upset about something. I was like in a phone call, so I wasn't really paying attention. But the phone call was like, oh, the phone call was like in the hallway. There's only one phone, so I was looking just talking, and then I hear yelling, and the guy, he's like having a freak out, whatever. And the staff, she literally just starts like, you would have thought this was like a high school like argument. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, and like they weren't really doing anything to calm down the situation. They were just like flipping you guys off, my bad. They were just arguing, and I'm just like, maybe you shouldn't talk to him like that. Like, it was just like I felt like it was so unprofessional. I don't know. That's just me. But other than that, it was fine. Um, I was very excited to leave. I actually left a day after they told me I was gonna leave, so I was a little upset about that. I was like, this sucks and I wanna go home. Or not it sucks, but I just miss being at home. I didn't want to be there anymore. But I got out. It's fine now. Medicated, all that jazz. But yeah. Dude, I'm recording. This is I'm watching Moist Critical. This is the phone that this is like my personal phone that I use. I'm recording on my new phone that I literally don't use at all. The camera quality is so much better than my camera quality. It's the same phone, but it's like updated, whatever. I think it's so much better. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Base is done. Yeah, now on to the other stuff. Also, I'm gonna do a get to know me because I feel like I didn't do that. And I like just started. So yeah. I really like makeup, obviously. I do a lot of makeup on my TikTok, which I always tag in the bottom of my videos. Um I love doing makeup looks and I love cosplaying. I haven't cosplayed recently. I don't know why. I just didn't really have any motivation to. The next cosplay I'm doing though is Juliet from Lollipop Chainsaw. I already made like the prop. Well, it's not done, but I made the chainsaw that she has out of cardboard. And I might do a video on that just because I think that's really interesting and I love making things. That's another thing. I love just like making things out of cardboard. Like every time my mom gets something in the mail, I'm like, please save this for me. Please save it. Like I want to use the cardboard for something. Like even if I don't have the idea, I'm like, just save it. I'll have an idea. It'll come to me. Yeah. I'm also such a movie nerd. I watch movies every single day. Usually I watch 2 or 3. But sometimes I also watch one, and I also have my Letterboxd tagged. That's really bright. I don't know about that actually. I don't know if I like that. I'll change it later. Actually, no, I'll go over it. But yeah, I love movies. I watch movies all the time. Um, Favorite director, Wes Anderson. I love Wes Anderson films. Favorite movie, The Darjeeling Limited. I think that's like I remember I watched that movie for the first time. And I immediately texted my dad. I was like, "Dad, this movie has changed my life, I think. Like this is the best movie I've ever seen and I think you should watch it." I'm always telling people, I'm always giving recommendations and I feel like no one ever watches the movies I tell them to watch. Just because I feel like I like movies a lot more than the people I talk to do, which is fine. But I'll still give you recommendations. Mm, 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 mm. Uh, that's better. That's much better, actually. Um, yeah. So movies is like my thing. Movies and music are like my favorite things in the world. Music. I've loved. I didn't really like. I wasn't really a music person, when I was like a little kid. But ever since I read this book called Schooled in the fourth grade, when you used to like do like reading time, and they had the Beatles' "All You Need Is Love," and I used to run track as a kid, so I would go to the like on the way. I would like my little Android phone. I would turn on All You Need Is Love, and I would listen to it going to track practice, running around the track practicing, and then coming home. I would listen to that song on repeat, and then I really started getting into it. And so that's been my favorite band. And then it expanded. That kind of rock expanded more into like like 70s stuff, like Queen, like Queen posters, like all my stuff, like 70s stuff, and it kind of just went up from there. So I really like My Chem. I love My Chem. I saw them in August 15th in Philadelphia. It was amazing. So I love all that kind of stuff. I love like Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, like, and I was like 6th grade. Gosh, I was so emo. I was Gerard Way for Halloween when I was 12 years old, or 11 actually. So I love rock music and I love a lot of other music. I like country music. I like John Denver, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton, all that stuff. Um, so like those type of people that are like, I like all music, but like they really don't. I feel like I'm that person. I really do love all music. I like Gabber style. I think that's what's called like Yosh Klein. I love Yosh Klein. He's so great. I love that kind of music. I love like hard style, like hardcore, like rave music. I love all that stuff. Um, I read a lot of books. Um, I didn't read a lot of books for a while. I don't know. I just kind of like I always love reading books, but it's just like I never had the time. So I started to read audiobooks because that was fun. But I'd say my favorite books like at the moment are Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger. Probably my favorite book of all time. And I talked about that, I think. Um Maybe I posted it. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, Catcher in the Rye, J.D. Salinger. Um I really like The Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath. Cause Sylvia Plath is awesome. Um I'm reading 1984 by George Orwell right now. I haven't finished it. I'll let you know how I like it. Yeah, I mean, I read a lot of books, but I think those are probably oh, I'm a Liar. The Adolescent by Dostoevsky. That's also one of my favorites. His books are so, like, very difficult to understand. I read them and I feel stupid, but I think they're really good. I'm getting into it. My mom bought me like 5 Dostoevsky books for Christmas, so I have to get around to reading those. But yeah, I really love them. Oh, I also want to talk about my least favorite book in the freaking world. My Year of Rest and Relaxation. I don't like it. I don't know what it was. Like I heard so much hype about it. And I was at this bar with my mom, my sister, and her boyfriend, and they were singing karaoke, and it was just I have sensory issues so bad. So it was just too loud for me and I couldn't do it. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the bookstore next door. And I went to the bookstore and I found the book and I'm like, wow, I've heard so much about this book. Like, it's probably like really good from like what I've heard, right? It was horrible. I didn't like it. I don't even know what page I got to. It was like 104. I was reading it over, I think it was like, it had to be like a week or something. And I was just reading the book and I was like, oh, like, this is what's up, like, relatable, like, you know. But then I was just like, at some points, I was just like, I don't know, kind of weird. Um, I'm not gonna spoil it in case you want to read it. I mean, it's like the type of thing like you don't like it, but you could get why other people would like it, right? So I was just like, I'm not gonna spoil it over, but some points I was just thinking, wow, the main character is really a bitch. Like, I don't expect the main character to be perfect. Like, obviously, like Catcher in the Rye, 16-year-old whining kid, like spoiled, whatever. I don't expect them to be perfect, but I was just like, hmm. And I don't know, I guess I just didn't relate to her calling herself, "Oh, I'm blonde, I'm pretty, I'm skinny, I have money, I don't have to work." Like, I guess I just didn't relate to that part of the book. I relate to other parts, but definitely not that one. But yeah, let me not get too into that. But also other things I love conventions. I only been to one where I put a picture. It was so it was so fun. Like I was a little like overstimulated at first just because that's how I get and it was like a lot of stuff and I was waiting in the line. It was like super hot. But no, like it was really fun and I loved like the expo. Like I loved all of that stuff. So it would be so fun to do a video on that. Um and I didn't even ooh, that's kind of high. I didn't even get to make like any good TikToks when I was there and I mean, I made my whole cause, so that was also fun. Like how I talked about, I could do a video on making like props or like cosplays because I make like all of my cosplays. But that would be a fun video to do, but I'm just not sure which one I would go to. I know there's like a horror one, but that's like kind of far away. I'd have to find maybe like a closer one. But yeah, no, I would really love to do that because I like doing that. It was in Richmond. It was GalaxyCon, and it was great. And I was like so jealous because I was like, everyone's cons look so better. Cons look so better than mine, but it was my first time, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah, but yeah. So other things I'm into, I really like Star Wars. You could tell by my Star Wars shrine. It's not showing all of it, but it has a lot of crap on it. Well, I'm cleaning my room right now, so I don't have every Star Wars thing on there. But yeah, I really like Star Wars. One of my favorite franchises, actually. I really like, what else do I like? I really like Bill and Ted. I like, Back to the Future. I'm like looking at my posters, like trying to figure out like what else did I like. But no, I could literally talk for hours about that kind of stuff. Like I love them so much. Um, yeah. It's so hard like doing this in a mirror and like looking at my camera because I don't know if it looks good or not. Yeah, okay, that's better. I also wanted to talk about why I even wanted to make a YouTube channel. Um, as I already said like a billion and one times, I do TikTok too, and that's really fun. But I also thought I also love talking. Like I talk to myself like literally so much. Like if I'm doing my makeup or like if I'm like laying like scrolling on TikTok, I'll just be like, oh, this is like really funny, and I'll like say it out loud, or I'll low key just be yapping, like not saying anything like super important, but I'm like, yeah, maybe I should. And you know, like when you're a kid and then like you make those like YouTube channels of like stupid stuff. I think like a Roblox YouTube channel, I think, because I play Roblox so much, and I was like, this is such a good idea, like I should do this. It wasn't a good idea. I did it with my sister, and we would like make these like crazy thumbnails for our videos, and it would be so funny. But like the videos would be like, I don't know, we didn't even know how to like record videos for real. So we would just be like, let's do like we wouldn't even like plan like what we would do. We would just like go on Adopt Me and just be like nothing, just like walking around and just like talking. And we didn't really know how to like record and talk at the same time, so we would record it and like put it in like video editor and like talk over it. It was terrible. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good idea to do it now, because paired with this is not gonna work. Paired with the not like, or paired with like the talking a lot, I don't do much. Like I don't do anything. I feel like, I mean, that's not true. I mean, I do stuff, but I mean, like, most of the time I'm just like sitting around like doing nothing. So I mean, like, I also thought that was like a good idea, and it's also fun. And I mean, like, I'm not doing it for a specific purpose. It's just like just for fun. I don't think I'm gonna have like, oh, this is a like a blank YouTube channel, you know, because I don't really do anything specific. I just talk, hence my YouTube name. I'm gonna watch this video back, and I'm like, I hope my phone playing, I hope it isn't too loud, because then I'm gonna be like really annoyed. And I'm like, I'm not a good editor, like, yeah, I'm always like, what does this do? What does this do? Like, I'm really, truly, I'm not good at it at all. I'm trying. I have like iMovie and like CapCut and stuff. But like, I don't even know what anything does, and I like try to learn, but I'm not very good at it. Okay, guys, we're almost done. I'm like, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. Like, if I'm gonna stay in the makeup and do something productive, or like go out, or just wipe it all off and go take a nap. Because this light, I literally had to take a break just now, like a couple minutes ago, and like put my head down. This light is so bright, and I'm not wearing my glasses, and it's killing me. It hurts. But now it's eyelash time. I'm gonna like glue on my eyelashes, not recording, because I can't do it, and it's gonna take forever. But I can do that. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't put on lashes, because I'm not really gonna do anything. I'll make another super awesome makeup video while I'm putting on lashes, but I don't think I'm gonna do it because I think it looks fine without it now. And I also just I really don't want to. I love doing makeup looks without lashes. Every time I put on lashes, it's usually like if I'm like actually like going out somewhere, or I'm making a TikTok video, which I don't do very often actually. All right, and I think I'm about done, other than like setting spray, which I don't have with me right now. It's in my room. Here's my brush. I have my little Dollar Tree brush, but I'm just gonna brush my hair, make it look fun. We'll probably do some TikToks. That's a good idea. Do some TikToks. Yeah, I really like this wig. I found black hair dye in my bathroom earlier before I started recording. I'm like, maybe I should dye my wig black. I have so many wigs, it's insane. I already have like 2 black wigs, but I don't think I'll dye this. It's a nice brown, you know. I have no volume. Look how freaking flat, dude. There we go. Okay. I'm done. Look is oh, there we go. Look is finished. That's all. Thank you for watching. This was very fun. I'll do this again. Yeah.